Get the team grouped up here. Merciless, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And since you're the first, you get to tell me if my sound is okay. Ben, hey Michi, hey Yosef, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. It's Kevin, I changed my name. Oh, hello Kevin. Just started live streaming. Great, Ben. Finished up the workday. You sound great. Awesome. Thank you. Music levels and vocals are good. Perfect. You know, it's funny. I found, so about every 2 months at the most, I try to every 2 months, I take my tower apart and I clean all the dust out of it. Because one, it's on the floor and we have hardwood floors. So the dust and everything just accumulates in the corner where that thing is at. And we have 2 cats. So all that hair and stuff, it gets in there, and and I have an AMD chip card. So they say that with AMD, you want to make sure you keep your system clean because it does affect the performance. So about every 2 months, I clean it out, and I unplug everything from the back of it, and it's a big project, but I'm glad that I do it. But there is one slot, one USB slot on the back that I guess is a 3.0 instead of a 2.0. And I have found that if this microphone is in any other plug than that one, it records a lot quieter. I don't know why. I don't know if the 3.0 is just supposed to make for better sound or what, but I have tried to label it now, so I always put this one back in that spot. Because in the last live stream, we were having troubles with me being loud enough. So I got that switched around, and hopefully things are a lot better this time. But yeah, so I'm here. I don't know, have you guys heard about this little Divine Tingy event they got going on? Quick shout out for just how amazing it is to say Divine Tingy. I love that. Hello, hello, hey Belgium. Welcome. It's a Wednesday morning for me, literally 8:15 in the morning. My kids just left for the school bus like 10 minutes ago. I am off work for the next 3 days. I'm having a little birthday celebration. Not going anywhere, not doing a party, don't have anything planned. Just took 3 days off work. So I'm pretty excited to get to do some stuff. Today, the big thing is I'm doing a live stream this morning. And then later today, after lunchtime, I'm going to try to record my first video for my other channel. Those of you who have not heard, I've got a second channel I've started, but I haven't uploaded anything to it yet. And it's called Benjamight Plays Other Games. And that's all it is. It's just going to be me playing things other than just Dofus. But it's separated from the channel now, this channel now. So hopefully there won't be any like conflict of interest. So those who just want Dofus will stay here, but those who want to see me venture off into games like Portal, Resident Evil, Elden Ring maybe, Bug Snacks, any other just game that interests me. I have the Xbox Game Pass thing, so they're constantly adding new content on there. So as games pop out, I even thought about playing like some Halo. I like Halo. Any Halo fans here? I haven't played through the story yet, but maybe I'll play through the story on there. That would be fun. Glad you're doing well. Hey there, Azarax. Thank you. I'm still in my Colo game. Colo game? Doing a Coliseum match there? Guys, check out how much money I got. I don't know if you guys all saw the live stream I did where I was leveling my profession, but I had 43 million commas, and I basically spent all of it. Now, I didn't spend it all in the video. Once the video ended, I continued to work for a couple more hours to level professions, and I spent everything. I had virtually no commas left. And I was like, well, now it's the waiting game. Got to see if stuff will start selling. And sure enough, it has started selling over the last week or so, and yeah, I got money. At least I feel like I got money. It's like the most money I've had in at least months, if not years. But I had 43 million commas when I spent it all, and now I'm up to 58, so I'm pretty happy with that. On the grind, I see. Yes, in fact, we're gonna try to do I think the first thing I'm supposed to do is go talk to a character. I think it was 4,4. I think that's where it was. So we're gonna head down here first, and we're gonna pick up the Divine Tingy collector, and we're gonna see. I have not done a single arc fight since they revamped everything, so I don't even know necessarily like what the Divine Tingies look like. So I'm kind of curious. Anybody else been working hard on the Ochre Dofus? I know I kept calling it Orche Dofus, but I guess it's Ochre. Anybody else been working on that since the revision to that quest? Been finding it useful, helpful? Oh man, I bet the Gobbles app would have been actually closer to this, but that's okay. I have a new set, and now I win around 80% of my Colo fights. Nice! Very nice. No, I've been doing a lot of Colo. Awesome. Well, no wonder you're able to get new gear, because if you do well in Colo, you can make some buku bucks. I sell like 200,000 items to make the commas that you can make in the Colo Pepple realm. Of course, I'm selling a lot of low-level items, so got to take that into consideration. Hope there's no quest I got to do to pick this up. It didn't sound like it from the posting on the Incoma site. This person right here. So I guess if... Oh, I just blocked her. She's small. There we go. So I guess she's going to give us something... Excuse me, Medley Mori. Or Morai. Thanks for becoming a follower. How you doing? I haven't touched the Ochre quest in 4 years. I know what you mean. Check this out. So I've only had one character that I've dedicated to the quest. And I have been stuck on this step. Gosh, probably ever since I started my channel. Before that, actually. Because I wasn't working on it even prior to that. But I haven't touched it the entire time I've had my channel, which we're going on 2.5 years now. Let's see. Where was that? It's probably underneath the main, like the Eternal Harvest. Here we go. So here I am, step 28. I mean, I'm a good long ways into it. But I've been stuck here at 28 for a long time. In fact, I've even got... Look at all these extra soul stones I've got of just miscellaneous things. I just wish there was an easier way to tell, you know, to kind of like sort these out. They're kind of a nuisance to look at. Like the only way you can figure out what is in it is by hovering over it. I would love for there to be a way to look at the stone and you get an idea of what Arc Monster might be in there. I don't know, maybe they can get it to where a little version of the character pops up on the gem or something, just to kind of give you at a quick glance what might be in there. But yeah, I got lots of extras. I've never sold them because my thought was maybe I'll use them on or I'll work on the quest on the other characters. I kind of lost interest once the quest stopped giving you stones to do the quest. Excuse me. One of the biggest things I liked about it was the fact that you could go turn in a big batch and then you get a big batch of stones back. Excuse me. I am so sorry about that. Trying to stay hydrated here. But yeah, that's kind of when I lost interest, I think, is when that happened. So I'm curious to see how the Divine Tingies affect Tings. Oh man, that is a fun word. Okay, did I pick it up? Divine, I got the Tingy Catcher. Tingy Catcher. Oh, and just so you guys know who are in here, I guess there's a way that you can actually earn like a Tingy box or something like that by a Twitch drop. I don't know exactly how that works. I tried to look it up on my Twitch account, and apparently you got to watch 2 hours of a Dofus channel or something like that. Now, I don't know if that applies to all Dofus channels or only specific ones, but if you do have the Twitch drop thing connected or linked to your account, let me know if that's working. I'm curious if it works if you watch me, because I'm kind of affiliated with Ankama. So I don't know how that works, but those of you who are familiar with how the Twitch drop stuff works, then maybe you can let me know if it's actually working or not. That'd be kind of cool if it was. Okay, so I got Tingy Catcher. I want to pick that up on everybody before I forget. Don't you love it when there's one set of text that is still like in French? I assume that's French. It's definitely not English. Okay, I got it for everybody. And then here is, I took a quick snapshot. Here are the list of dungeons. I want to make sure my music's still going. Maybe it's got a long outro. Oh, there we go. Here's a list. Now, I don't know if it applies to all dungeons. And the reason I'm... Oh. Voryog. Welcome. Thanks for becoming a follower. I appreciate it. But the reason I'm not sure if it maybe applies to more than just what's in this list is because there's a comment down here about the Tinrils. But I don't see Tinrils in the list. So does it apply to all dungeons or just what's in the list? Now, it did say that there was a level bracket that was associated with that. So I don't know, maybe that's what really applies. Yeah, I saw something about that. Is there a content creator program for Ankama? If so, I think you must be in it for it to work. Okay. I don't know. I have a direct connection with Ankama. There's a handful of us English streamers / content creators that have an actual Discord set up now with Ankama, and we get to chat with them from time to time. And I know that I think. How's that for certainty? I think if you go here and you click on this stream button, I believe I'm supposed to show up as an active stream. Oh, look, there I am right there. Rubbing my nose. Doing this right here. That's hilarious. So I don't know if you show up on here, if that means you're considered working towards that Twitch drop or not, but that's kind of a cool feature. All right, so we're gonna go we're gonna run a real easy dungeon first, just because I want to see if it works. We're gonna go do this blop dungeon. And the cool thing about blop is we get the blops, and then we can do the royal blop. So that's where we're gonna go first. Oh, actually, I want to send my eye out because he can teleport the rest. And he has a GPS. And that rhymed. Cania Lakes, where are you at? There we go. And travel there. Great shot. I can do blops easy, but royal blop is too strong for me. What? You win 80% of your PvP fights and you can't take on the royal blop? Oh, the rainbow blop. Okay. Hey there, Vuri. So it's Vuri OG first time chatter or first time chat from viewer. That's awesome. How are you doing today? Are you back on Echo or are you still playing on Illyzale? I am mainly Echo. Now, I did actually log into Illyzale yesterday for a little bit, but with a lot of the stuff I'm doing for the channel right now, and to be honest, I just enjoy multi-accounting more. I see where... I like Illyzale because it really does teach you how to play whatever class you select, because it's the only class you're using. But I love multi-accounting. That's what I've always loved about this game. And what I've always told people is you got to play the game the way you like it, whether that's picking a different class, multi-accounting versus not multi-accounting. Because there's lots of people that are like, I hate multi-accounting. And I get it. It's a different both sides of the multi-accounting aspect is different, have pros and cons. Okay. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to bother with trophies because these things aren't worth anything. If there were some resources in here worth something, I might put it on for the boss fight. We'll see. Let's get these guys in order. We need red, then Doc, and then my Hupper. Oh, look at that, 188. My goodness, this character's been so much fun. I don't know if you guys want to... let's see. So I have a video coming out tomorrow, which is a Let's Play I do with this team, and we take on more Frigost. That will be coming out tomorrow, and I kind of go over all the stats and stuff of the armor, so I won't go into all that detail on this right now, but I will just show you real quick. She's sitting as a strength int build, and she's doing pretty well. Now, I've been talking with somebody on my YouTube channel for ever since 2 days ago, and found out that the agility apparently is kind of the go-to build for most Huppers, especially if you're a solo Hupper, which is funny because that's like the one element I've been avoiding because I was like, I don't know if agility is what I want. Also, I put a poll out there asking if people preferred the 2 AP spells over the regular, 3 AP variants, because I was curious. I tried these, at least the Volcano and this one here. I tried both of those, and I was kind of turned off to the damage of them. But what it sounds like, the reason people enjoy the 2 AP variants is because they use their Hupper more as a, I don't want to say a support class. I think utility character is a better way to describe it, because you're actually trying to use the elemental modifiers. So you're trying to steal range, you're trying to move people around the map, so you're going to be using your manifestation spell, polarity spell, you're positioning people and things like that. So with a 2 AP spell, you've got a whole lot more flexibility to do that. So I've been really thinking that once I get to 190, I'm going to try and change up my build and maybe try something with the 2 APs. I might even try putting together some kind of a Omni type setup. I haven't entirely decided on that yet, but I'm like, if I'm going to be using all the different variants of positioning abilities, I kind of want to be able to use all the damage abilities as well. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm still absolutely loving this class. It is fantastic. If you haven't tried it, you really should. It's a lot of fun. Royal Blobs are easy, yes. Longtime YouTube viewer, your videos helped a lot. Oh, that's so great. So great. It's not that I hate multi-accounting, I just don't want to pay for 5 accounts. That's one of the cons, that is for sure. I pay for these accounts, and I pay cash. I don't pay with the Ogrins, because half the time I'm suffering for commas, so it's easier for me just to pay cash. Can you explain the event? Just need to capture souls. I'm level 194. Multi-accounting equals hive mining. That's right. I control it all. I'm in control of it all. It's like the one ring to rule them all. Yes, from what I understand. Now, the whole reason I'm running this dungeon first is so I can kind of see how it works. But if you go to 4,4, which is where I started, where was that at? Right here. This little vigilante base. There's a little goblin character out there, and you want to talk to them, and you're going to pick up this thing called the Divine, or the Tingy Catcher. And then you go run dungeons, and when you fight the boss of those dungeons, you roll a chance of dropping Divine Tingies, which are what you need to advance that's what you need to go collect the clone boxes, which I haven't seen yet either. I'm going to go up there after this and check that out. I guess I can be fighting while I try to explain this. And so it's almost like you're getting it as a resource. So we'll see how it goes. Koku! Thanks for becoming a follower. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. If at any point the music begins to sound too loud, please let me know. I do not have my headphones on because I am home alone today. And the family is out at school and at work, and so I can play my music and I can be as loud as I want. You know, not that that's necessarily all that exciting for some people, but seeing as I'm typically doing this late at night and have to be quiet because the family's asleep, I'm like, not today. Today I'm going to scream if I want to. No, don't worry, I won't scream at you guys. Cool. I'm gonna tune night for a while then. Oh, blah, blah, blah. What's your usual stream hours? That is the real question. I don't have regular stream hours. I am primarily a content creator. I stream on the side. If I was able to do this full time, I would gladly have a stream schedule. I had one for about 2 months. I did a regular stream schedule, and even though I loved it, it killed me. My work schedule, life schedule, and content creating schedule, having a regular stream schedule, it was too much, and it burned me out real quick. So unfortunately, I don't have one. I'd love to have one, and I hope to have one again someday. I would love to do it, you know, something where at some point I can do it at least once a week. My personal goal right now is just to at least do 2 streams a month, but I don't know when they're going to happen. It really depends on how my content is coming along. Okay, let's go with you. We're going to kill you first. I love this spell. If you're not using that little MP destroying spell, you should take advantage of it. It's fantastic. 2832. Okay, yeah, I thought this one was harder to hit. What are the Twitch drops? I believe it's like a you can get yourself a Tingy box, which I'm not exactly sure if that means you're gonna roll some Divine Tingies. So fun to say that. But then there's also a, hold on a second, I'll actually bring it up. I finish this fight. That should finish you. Boom, baby. All right, I will show you what I have seen, and maybe this will make more sense to you guys. I feel like such a noob when it comes to Twitch. Anything outside of just streaming, and I'm not exactly sure how it works. Sometimes. Oh, I am making drop progression. Am I making drop progression from my own channel? Nice. Okay. I don't think there's anything like sensitive on here. Yeah, no, I don't see anything here. So this is the drop. So you got this super trap truck, which I guess is supposed to be related to the tingies in some case. And then once you get this unlocks. And I don't know what the progression is. If you get this at the same time, or if you then have to watch for a certain amount of time to unlock that one. But that's what it is. And if you go to the Dofus website, and you go to where they're talking about the Divine Tingy, they're posting on there, I think they actually have a link to what that drop is, and they kind of give you a little more detail about what is in it. I hope that helps. I wish I could be more helpful on that, but I'm probably more confused by it than any of you guys. I'm very familiar with YouTube. I've spent a lot of time on it, a lot of time studying it, but since I don't do near as much on Twitch, I guess I'm kind of lagging behind in that department. All right. Always kill you first. We will. Well, I don't think Doc's gonna be able to reach either of the other two. We'll just do an AP buff here. We'll see if the Hupper takes care of this. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. Oh my goodness, look at the damage. Vaporized it. The storm was coming. That's what that was all about. We can get the drops from watching you. If only I knew my pass and email from Twitch. Oh, that sucks. I remember when I tried to link my account with an Ankama live stream one time. I was like, oh my goodness, I had to like go through so many hoops to retrack down information and try to get it to link up to. I know the struggle. It is real. Am I gonna get both of them? I don't think it's gonna matter. I can steal MP from the other one if I have to. I just don't want to get eaten. Eaten live. Is that the first one? Okay, good. I was like, wait, that might not have been the right one. Let's see, will this finish you off? Oh yeah. And I can take MP from you. It feels so weird to be doing this on a Wednesday morning at that. My goodness. Let's go after, you know what? We'll take this one. Any suggestions on mount, pets mount for an Int Craw? I'm going back and forth, also sitting in soft oak gear until level 200. Oh, that's commitment. Well, as a Craw, you definitely, if you're lacking range, I would definitely go something in the range department. Gonna want to go fire on this. Also, are you, well, level 200, I'm assuming you're familiar with the game, so you know about like if you're in needing of like more AP or anything like that, but as far as like, and I'm assuming you're talking PVM. Now, if you're talking PvP, I could not give you any advice on that one. But with an Int Craw, I mean, it's, you just want to max out your range and probably your intelligence damage. If you're hybrid in some element, maybe. If you're trying to increase your crit damage, maybe go with an int/crit. What I have found a lot of times, I typically will go with a hybrid of an element because I feel like the, let's see, like this one right here. And this is, if this is an option if you don't want to go with like a strength slash or an intelligence slash strength. You can do an intelligence slash power, and then you're technically getting 120 in your intelligence and 50 in all your other elements. Now, this obviously, if you needed to have an AP mount, that wouldn't work. But if you can get by with a Drago Turkey, this is a way to get extra of your primary element while still using a Drago Turkey and still buffing your other elements. So maybe look at that. But it's I feel like it's very seldom where a mount really decides, unless you're looking for crit or range or summon, you know, something where it's a very niche or class specific thing. It doesn't really affect the character too much other than just raw damage. At least that's been my experience. I'm 11.6 PVM. Hey, K-Mite! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so if I were you, if 11.6, unless you're trying to get to 12 AP and you can use a Drago Turkey, I would get the int version of this right here, the one that has 70 intelligence and then 50 power, because then it's like you got 120 intelligence for damage. Obviously, there's other aspects of that that does not apply because part of it's power, but as far as damage goes, it works for that. Now, if you were looking for pets, that's a different story. Pets, I feel like, do make substantial differences to your character based upon what you're trying to do. And that's why a lot of PvP players will have like a whole slew of different pets. They'll have a crit pet, they'll have a resistance pet, they'll have a initiative pet, and you can swap those on the fly, whereas you can't just swap them out. I wish there was a way to just swap mounts. I would have a fleet of mounts And then I would swap out between prospecting and damage and things from time to time. But if you're pet looking, you know, you can have a, well, you wouldn't want a prospecting pet for PvP, but for PvM, oh, I just dropped a spoiler. Oh, I don't know if anybody saw that. All right, since you're in the live stream, I guess you can go ahead and know. So my next guide video, which is scheduled to come out on the 26th, is a complete walkthrough of how to get the Ochre Dofus. All 8 quests, and believe it or not, the entire video is 25 minutes long. I got the whole process down to 25 minutes. I'll walk you through the whole thing. I'm pumped for that. It was so hard not to make that my video that I released for this week because I put a lot of work into it. In fact, how about a little preview? You guys want a preview? A little sneak peek? Just because, I mean, you may get your Twitch drop, but right now you're getting content drops. That's like way cooler, right? I'll just play the very start of it here for you so you can kind of see. Plus, it'll be nice to get to show a little bit of my hard work. I'm pretty proud of it. As you may or may not be aware, Pandala Island got a complete revamp last year, and with that comes some new Dofus eggs. The first on that list is the Ochre Dofus, a beautiful inky black looking egg. Now this Dofus will grant +1 summon, and it kind of does a timed damage buff. I think the classes that will benefit most from this are people that typically stay back and buff for the first few turns, and obviously the Osamoda class. On a side note, going through this set of quests, you're going to see some of the most gorgeous maps I've ever seen in this game. Beautiful locations. Do me a favor and just smack that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, first up, your shopping list. Stopping right there. Nothing else. Nothing else. Now, if you're a channel member, I got a handful of channel members. They actually have access to it already. Channel members don't have to wait for the videos. That's one of the perks being a channel member is once I get it done, I put it out there. Now, there's 2 reasons for that. One, they're actually, you know, donating money to help subscribe to support the channel, which means a lot. And 2, it allows me to get at least some kind of feedback on a video that I am waiting sometimes weeks to release. So it's kind of nice that I get, you know, some kind of feedback on was it good, was it bad, were there some things I could change, but that's my planned video for the 26th. Get my music kicked back on now. Tomorrow I have a video coming out where I play this team and we work further into Frigost. It was a good time. I'm working further into all of that. I won't drop any spoilers. Let's go with this one since my Inu goes first. And he might be able to kill this thing right away. Nice intro. Thanks, K-Mite. What's +1 summons mean for someone with no summons? Nothing. But it does have a damage buff too. I'll show it to you since you've already seen that I have it. It's a weird thing though. So excuse me. So it's +1 summons, and then it does this timed damage buff. So for the first 4 turns, if you do no attacks, you get +16 damage stacked on you for the rest of the fight. If you do 1 attack, you'll get 8 damage stacked on you, and if you do 2 attacks, it's 0. So depending on how many attacks you do on those first 4 turns depends on how much damage buff you get added to your character for the remainder of the fight. So you could do 1 attack each turn and still get a +32 damage for the remainder of the fight, which depending on what kind of weapon you're using, or, you know, if you got one of those multi-elemental attacks, could add up to a decent amount. And, you know, it also means that you're going to be in a fight that's going to last a while. So, I don't know, maybe if you're running solo, and there's a lot of characters, and you can hang back for the first couple turns to get a nice buff. By the time you get to that 4th turn, you'll probably see a big increase on the damage you start doing to the enemies. I could see that being helpful. So it's interesting. I'm kind of curious to see how it works myself. Everyone has summon character. Can't wait. Yeah, what level is Frigost? I'm stuck at a quest that says help the members of Frigost. 50 for Frigost. That's how you get there. And then it goes up from there. All the way up to 200, depending on the area. This is Frigost over here. And you start out just in this little area. But then the dungeons scale as you work your way around, almost like a little spiral effect. And as you get down here to the center, it gets up into 180, 190, and 200 dungeons. My favorite place to fight, at least as of right now, I recently did a bunch of exploring through Pandala, and that was pretty cool. So we'll see as I continue to work on that. Excuse me. All right. Let's see if we get any Divine Tingies. Now, it said that your odds of getting Divine Tingies are greater when you're fighting monsters at your level or above you. I am obviously way above this. So I don't know if we'll get any or not, but we're going to try it. I'm going to do Rainbow Blop after this too, which is closer to my level. Blood. Look at that damage. Well, that worked as planned. This to you guys. Oh, you're big fire resistant. I should have went after somebody else. That's all right. I'm going to try to get that top bonus. Not that it matters. I mean, I don't think there's any loot here that's necessarily any good. Take care of you. And probably finish you off. And, yeah, I'll just slip my eye up. Take care of this one. See ya. Great for Cedita Benji as class to debuff good with that Dofus. Oh, you know, that was actually the class when I was looking at how it works. Both the Osa and the Cedita were top of mind, just because for those first few turns, you could just focus on throwing summons out there and kind of like you said, just kind of debuffing the enemies, keep your distance, and then get a nice buff for your character come, turn 5, you'll have the nice buff on you. Those were the two classes that came to mind the most. I tried to think of what other classes outside of those two tend to hang back a bit, but I couldn't think of too many. I think just about any other class, maybe the Rogue for the first turn, maybe 2 turns, but I couldn't think of too many classes where if you would have to hold yourself back deliberately because, there's no real benefit to staying back. Rogues, you got the bombs. You could get those out there. They could start growing. Elios, I guess you could try to start setting up portals. But again, that's going to last maybe turn 1, which, that's still, if you did no damage, that's 16 damage buff you get for the rest of the fight. But no Divine Tingies on that one. No Tingies. All right, let's go Royal, or Rainbow. I wonder if, let's check the encyclopedia. I wonder if it's a percent drop. Oh no, okay. I was gonna say I could put on some idols, but I don't think that's gonna have any effect on anything. Let's check this one here. Nope, I don't see anything there. Okay. Do challenge, yeah. What level is Rainbow? Again, I was at 120. I want to say it's 120. Yeah, 120. Solo able with an Astrib Knight. I want to try it. At 190 with a Knight, yeah, you could pull that off. Now you're in soft oak gear, but you're also a Craw. I think you could. Might be a little bit of a lengthy fight, but yeah, I think you could pull it off, no problem. Also, poison classes would, as it doesn't stop the passive. Oh, okay. I'm level 38 at my first character, and I find the game pretty difficult. This game take a moment to understand, or am I just dumb? Well, first of all, you're not dumb. It is a big, complex game, but Level 38, first character. What character did you pick? I can give you some tips. Excuse me. And if you're new to the game, there might be some mistakes that you're making that I might be able to help you out with. Okay. In fact, that brings up a good point. So I have my video out there, how to play Dofus in 2020, and I made another one for 2021. Both of those are for new players / returning players. But I'm actually starting to work on a video right now. Not recording yet, but I'm actually just writing it up. And I'm thinking I'm going to title it like The Ultimate Beginner Guide. And the whole idea behind it is going to be, if you're brand new to Dofus, this is what you need or want to know. I will talk about where to go get those dungeon quests, what to focus on with your character, maybe some class recommendations, what the different areas are, just everything that would be to show somebody completely brand new to the game. They can watch this, hopefully no more than 20-minute video. My idea is to keep it under 20 minutes. A video like that, if I make it an hour long, they're going to be like, oh, if it takes an hour to learn the beginning of this, I ain't messing with it. But if I can make something super concise, under 20 minutes, and all it does is show you exactly what you need to know as a brand new Dofus player, I need a guide like that on my channel. I feel like that's the next step for my helping videos. So pretty excited for that. If you're new, best thing to do is join a guild. I'm playing in Innu. I find rather difficult to find guides that are not in French. Hey, I've got one actually. I've got one that'll show you the Innu. Now, they did get changed up here recently. So it won't be exactly the same anymore, but I do still have it on my channel. Dofus Innu. Boom, right there. You type in Dofus Innu guide, this video right here. Wow, it's a year old now. But this will walk you through a lot. It'll give you some tips and tricks. I think I even have gear recommendations in there. And it's a great class. That's a good class for first choice. Especially end game levels, like when you get way up there, you'll also find that they're very, very viable. In fact, I got one right here on my team. That's what this character is. That's my Innu. I would recommend level 38. Chance is the element that I typically go with. Now, if you want higher damage, agility is also really good. Let's see, what are the levels on these? So you're all the way down. Okay, this Aurora Forest shovel. They changed the name of that one. This is going to be a high damage spell. So I would go with a chance element build. And what I mean by that is if you're distributing your character points, like right here, make sure I'm not covering it. If you're distributing your points, let's go ahead and reset this. Each time you level, when you get these chunk of points, if you're putting some here and some there and some here, Couscousie! Thanks for following, I appreciate it. But if you're distributing points in a variety of places, you kind of want to not do that. Typically, you want to focus on a single element. If you start to spread them out, you're actually doing yourself more harm than good. The only exception to that is vitality. Typically, you want to make sure you're putting points into vitality from time to time too if you're running by yourself. But you want to put as many points as you can here into... you can't put that many, obviously. But you want to focus your points into chance, and then anything extra, stick it up here into vitality, which will help keep you alive. And then you want to focus using your chance spells. And you can reset. If you've been putting points other places, you can click this little reset button. Again, make sure I'm not covering it. And it'll give you all your points back, and you can redistribute those how you want. Hopefully that helps you at least get started. But check out that video, and that'll definitely... It's all in English. That's the only language I know. The only language... Who would have ever thought? only knowing English would one day be beneficial to me. But hopefully that'll help you out. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get some Divine Tingies. We need some Tingies. I like this room. I like the fact that you got, you know, each of these enemies are like weak to one main element. So if you have a character that focuses that element, each one of them can shine really nicely. That's a big plus. I dumped all enchants. I don't know what equipment craft or get drops though. Thank you, man. I'll check out the video. Awesome. Yeah, I would definitely make sure you got the blue Peewee set as your first set. But level 38, you should definitely be moving up into a new one, which I would probably go either the sponge set or, oh, what is that other one? There's sponge. Oh, and the farmer set. Both of those are pretty good for next level. Finish next to an enemy. I could probably do that. I wonder if my Hupper Mage doesn't have that yet. Can I reach it? Nope, can't reach that one. I can reach this one though. Boom. It's kind of a fun song. And then after the farmer set and the sponge set, I would start looking into the, they're called Scar Leaf set. And the Scar Leaf is probably the cheaper, but then the Quack set. Ice Quack set. Those will probably be your next steps up. But you'll need some commas once you start reaching those levels. But hopefully that'll, you know, get the ball rolling there for you. Okay, let's throw this out there. I'm gonna let you do your own thing. This is not a hard dungeon. And bada boom. I run around with my score of my 200 score trophies idols so much lately, trying to level my Hupper Mage, that when I take it off, I'm always like, oh, can I use that attack? Should I use that attack? All right, here we go. Smack you. Who's that? The true super Cyan, I think I said. Thanks for becoming a follower. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Be right back. I made a new account so I can get the drops. Oh, sweet. Any tips for Colo? No tips for Colo. My only tip for Colo is go watch The Epiphany or Time Well Spent. He streams a lot and he does a lot of Colo and he's very good at it. He's a good source. Defy is a good source. He's been AFK here for a little bit, I think, but he does fantastic PvP. So my only advice is don't watch me for PvP. I have one PvP video on my channel, and that's basically just to show people why I don't PvP. I suck. And I'm okay with that. I can admit that. You know what? Eat this. Do the drops come from any dungeons or just certain ones? I'm a little confused by that myself. The list, I'll show you the list that was put on the, this is the list that was given. But the reason I wonder if it applies to all dungeons is because right here at the bottom it says you can only obtain one Divine Tingy from the 10 rolls, however. But 10 rolls aren't even in the list that's listed up here. So I don't know if it's level based, like if you got to fight within your bracket or what, but we're kind of experimenting with that actually. All right. I want to make sure we stay next to people. And it's my other account, XP Tips for Colo. Get a good set. Money. I haven't tried because I suck and not maxed. I don't do well in PvP. That's not my thing. When I first played Dofus years and years ago, I tried to give it a shot. And what I found out is I don't have the patience for it. I get myself too worked up, and it's not good for my heart. I'm too competitive. Does me more harm than good, so I was like, I can't do this anymore. I hate this game when I PvP, so I love the game. That means I gotta give up the PvP. And I'm fine with that because I really like the PVM side of things. All right, I can hit this thing. I just don't want to kill it. I'll do this just so Red can get an angle on it next. My goodness, there's so much fun. Look, if I did this manifest thing, look, I could just hop right over here if I wanted to. I'm really starting to learn the mobility of this class, and it is so fun. So fun. The true Supercilian is my other account. I want those drops. Oh, nice. I thought that was pretty odd that there'd be another name with that in there. I like the solo Cola fights, short and decent XP. Yeah, I don't do well with that either. I tried. I did try. Let's see if we can get this guy out of the way. See you later, buddy. And, oh, there's something blocking my path. We'll go right here. Oh, I'm gonna kill it. And I can't get over. Nope, I can't kill it yet. This is always the tricky part. Towards the end, you gotta make sure whoever's gonna kill still has somebody to stand next to. Which, we'll see here. Should be able to get around. Nope, I can't get around to that. Okay, I'm gonna hit this thing, but I'm not gonna kill it yet. See if I can get it real close, though. There we go. What? I was like, don't tell me I can't get over there because something invisible's blocking me. I wonder if, does that ruin the bonus if you're standing next to an invisible enemy? Or does that still count? I feel like that should still count. Let's give this to you. And stand over here. I ain't gonna do much damage. Okay, here we go. Take care of you. Can I switch? Oh, I can just switch with a person. Nice. I don't think I'm gonna finish it though, but I can switch it over here, make it real easy for my IOP. There we go. As long as there's nothing invisible standing right here to block me. Sorry, little dude. Let's squish you. Squish. All right, bring on the Divine Tingies. I want lots of Tingies. Did I get one? No, I didn't get a single Tingy. All right, we're gonna have to up our game. All right, let's see here. Let's find something on that list. I think I saw the Snow Fox. Yeah, let's go do the Snow Fox dungeon. That might work a little better. Oh, and close that. It's 9 a.m. on a Wednesday. What are you doing? I know, right? I know, right? That's right, 9 o'clock, baby. Yeah, I am off. Himdalv 2. Welcome. Thanks for becoming a follower. Hope you're doing well. I am actually off celebrating my birthday for the next 3 days. Today and the next 2 days. I took them off from work. My birthday is technically next week, but my boys get off school next week. And I was like, well, it's not gonna feel much like a birthday vacation if I'm watching my boys all through the day. So I took it off this week, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm not, traveling, no birthday parties planned or anything like that. But I'm just having 3 work days to do whatever I want with. So today I'm doing a live stream. Later I'm going to do some recording for the channel, other channel. Hey, Sorrow. Thanks for, or Sorrower. Thanks for becoming a follower. Hope you guys are doing well. So yeah, that's why I'm here on a Wednesday. I know it seems really weird. I think it feels really weird too. In fact, I got some running to do, so I might as well get that started. Frigost. I really like Frigost. And I like it even more when you got a GPS, because the running is a whole lot less annoying. Bonzai! I got another one of those little innies following me. This little anxious Innie Ripsa. It says that she'll be with me for one fight. I guarantee you she'll be with me this entire stream. And probably for the next few videos. IUP is a beast in Colo. The 3v3 Colo takes a long time sometimes. Yesterday I had one fight, lasted almost an hour. Yeah, no, that would not work for me. If you're not doing dungeons of your level, it will be very difficult to get the shiny. Yeah, that's what I wondered. I figured I'd at least try with an easy one. So we're gonna try something a little more potent. I just resubscribed with Prime, but I did not see it come up. Oh, well, thank you, first of all. Appreciate it. What I have found, because I've had that same thing happen when I've subscribed to people, you have to leave the stream and then come back into it. And then it'll give you the option to send the alert. I don't know why it does that. I'm sure it's a Twitch thing, but yeah, that should do it. Or if you just stay in the stream, the next time you log into a live stream, it'll probably pop up as an option that you can do. Okay, it is, I think, pretty sure it's this one. Yay! Travel. My birthday is next week. Oh, what's your birthday? Mine's May 27th. Yours is May 12th. Wow, we got a lot of Mays in here. I like that. What's good? What's good, BJ? Benjamight? Is that? Oh, getting snazzy with it. I like it. Hey, if I ever have a stock market logo, it should be BJM, right? I'm doing good. How are you? How are you? 25th. All right. Very close, very close. Well, happy early birthday to you. Yeah, you're less than a week away. Happy early birthday. And happy late birthday to you, Vuri. I'm very sorry I didn't make it. Perfect timing. I like it. Thanks so much for the subscribe. I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. My dad's birthday is May 30th. Mine is May 12th. Wow. May is a popular month. I'm getting old. Or you could just say you're getting wiser. Descend into the cavern. I tell my wife, I was like, I'm not getting gray hair. I'm just growing sexy silver. She thinks that's pretty funny. Sexy silver. You're welcome. Something in my eye. Oh my goodness. I like this dungeon. I remember this was the dungeon out of all the Frigost dungeons. I made my way pretty steadily through them until I got to this one. And this one was like a PvP fight for me. I was getting so mad. I was like, this dungeon's impossible. I was so mad. A lot of bad memories there. But when I finally beat it, I like did a victory lap around the house. I was so pumped. That was a big deal to me. Teleport the team. Okay, yep, get you in there. Now I did, you know what? I wonder if, is this whole dungeon, oh, it moved me already. Let me check the map. I'm curious. So this is level 170, whether you do just Tengu or you do Tengu and Fuji. So it's not like it gets like a higher rating if I do Fuji. Okay, so I see a list over here. I don't know, maybe we'll do both. Maybe we'll try to do Fuji. It went really well last time. And I think, did I do score 200? No, I didn't do score 200. And I'm not gonna do score 200, not yet. Oh, wrong person. This one. All right. Now I don't, I haven't, well, the video that I have coming out tomorrow, I talk about this some, but I think my plan for this team, and I've even thought about like renaming the series that I'm doing with this team, but I think I'm gonna try to make it like a No-Panda dungeon run squad. Wow, I didn't steal it. He parried it all. Oh, dude. All right. Feel the wrath. I am taking some of your MP. There we go. That's what I thought. But the idea being that I'm going to try to defeat. Now, it's going to take a while. And I don't know, maybe it's even impossible in some degrees. But I'm going to try to defeat all the dungeons, high-level dungeons, with No-Panda. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because, you know, that sounds like a smart idea. I'm not saying that I won't use a panda maybe to try to learn the dungeon to figure out how it even works. But the goal is to ultimately defeat every dungeon and do it without a panda. Because I've heard time and time again that there are some dungeons that are literally impossible without a panda. Now, I think it's being exaggerated. I bet it's considerably harder. But, and I guess I should specify a tank panda. It's not just that they have a panda, it's a tank panda. It wouldn't bother me if they just said some dungeons are, you know, virtually impossible without a panda. But it's the people that are saying that it has to be a tank panda that kind of raises a red flag to me. I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna test that theory. Now, it's gonna be a long process. It's gonna take a while. But my plan is for this to be the squad that I do that with. But I gotta get my Hupper up there. I've done a few dungeons where, well, like here, well, like what you'll see in the video tomorrow. I don't wanna spoil nothing, but I've done some dungeons where it's definitely obvious that my Hupper is still the weakest link because she is not equipped, right, for this sort of thing yet. You pulled me over. I'm coming over here. I want this one. Watch this. 3,300. I like it. Let's see, my dad's birthday is, okay, I see it right there. I'm getting old, thanks. Is Penguin doable with a knight? 130. You need to be able to heal yourself though, or cast a heal with a craw. I don't know, do you gotta move like that? Ooh, yeah. All right, first of all, I'm taking some more from you. See if we can finish you off. I'm running out of time. Oh, did I get it? Yes. Oh my goodness. I get myself distracted with the chat sometimes. Oh, that reminds me. I had one person tell me, I think it was Eslix Gaming, said that when I do count, I better stream it. They said I better stream it. I was like, are you kidding? I said, that dungeon's hard enough without the jump scares and the chat distracting me. You want me to live stream that? But I told him I'd see what I could do. I'll probably try to live stream it. That is a fun dungeon to watch. Well, if it's being done well, it is. All right. Let's see. Swap. Watch this. I'm gonna hit you. Oh, actually, I could have used this instead. Oh, I goofed that one up. My plan was to set one of those glyphs and then teleport, but I did that backwards. It could have been cool. Oh, ran out of time again. Ready. Here I come. I'm gonna get on this side so that I'm ready for that dude next. You know what? These guys aren't gonna be around much longer. Let's go ahead and make a nice big hit. Boom shakalaka. And go with this. He's weak to chance. I'll probably get him. But my shield, I do less damage when I'm next to somebody. That's why I've been trying to keep some distance. This ought to help heal some people back up. Great idea. I like it. Awesome. I'm glad you like that. Cowet spell. I should probably get one of those. Ben is live. I should have trusted my gut and taken a day off. Hey, how are you doing? Yes, I am live today to celebrate my birthday. I'm celebrating early. Me, myself, and I. And I'm okay with that. All right, everybody's back to full health. That's the way I like it. All right, I'm gonna use fire on you. Swappy swap. Swappy again. Push you. And everybody's full in health, so I'm not gonna worry about that aspect. And he's gone. See ya, buddy. 1 down, 4 to go. How long do you plan to be live today? I don't know. I had planned on at least 3 hours. That'll get me close to lunchtime. I have a barbecue chicken frozen pizza in the freezer I'm looking forward to. I'm actually even doing intermittent fasting still. I don't know, those of you who haven't seen some of my older videos, I've talked about it, where I was doing some intermittent fasting and I was doing keto. Well, my wife and I decided about 2 weeks ago, we're done with keto. It works, it really works, but it's hard to stick to. I mean, I don't know, maybe we just weren't committed enough, I don't know, but we both like bread type things. I'm a huge chip fan. I mean, you give me a bag of chips or a scoop of rice, we're gonna get it on. I'm telling you, it's good stuff. And it was just so easy to knock ourselves out of the state of ketosis that I was like, my big thing is I don't want to feel like I'm dieting. I want to do something that feels like a lifestyle I can stick with. So what we're doing now is just sticking with the intermittent fasting, but we're doing it differently. I'm using what's called the 8-16 method. Anybody else here do intermittent fasting or familiar with how it works? Let's see. I will let you control yourself. Still. We're gonna focus this guy still. So the idea is for 8-16, you eat kind of whatever you want to for 8 hours. Now, if you're doing it right, you want to be eating healthy and stuff still. You don't want to just be eating candy for 8 hours. That's not the idea behind it. But you eat all of your meals within 8 hours, and then you fast the other 16. So it's 8 on, 16 off. That's why they call it the 8-16 method. And what happens is during that time where you're fasting, you're actually getting down low enough, your insulin level comes down, and your body can start to burn fat during the time that it's not digesting. So we've been doing that for the last week. I gotta tell you, it's a bazillion times easier than what I was trying to stick with before, just because now I can have my chips, I can have, candy if I want to have candy or whatever, but I'm not in this constant state of, oh, can I have this? Is there a carb in here that I'm not aware of? My variety of food is a lot more enjoyable. But, so I say all that to say this. I haven't eaten anything yet today. All I've had is water. I had some black coffee. I'm not a big coffee fan, but I had some coffee. But here in just about an hour, I got me a little glass of orange juice over there, and I am looking forward to it. And then at lunchtime, when I can get my hands on that barbecue chicken pizza, trust me, you guys are going to want to watch me eat that live because it's going to be messy. I'll be like, yeah! Might just do a water slide right into the pizza. No, maybe it won't be quite that messy, because then I'd have to clean it all up. All right, see you later. I'm doing well, just at work, and pollen is killing me. Oh no! Today's your birthday? My birthday is actually next week, but I'm taking today off because my kids actually, this is their last full week of school. They will be out next week. So I wanted to be able to do some channel stuff and some live streaming, and I wouldn't be able to do that very well if I was also watching them. So I'm taking this week to celebrate my birthday for next week. There we go. He's almost gone. The importance of calorie intake is much more important than the macronutrient balance. Yeah, you know, it is kind of like a bank account in the fact that it is calories in versus calories out is ultimately what it comes down to. But we also have to remember not all calories are created the same. And I have a bad habit of liking the really wrong calories. That's kind of a fun song. You know what? I don't think there's anything else. I could steal an MP from it, but that's not really going to do me a whole lot of good. You guys are actually doing a decent amount of damage. Oh, I can't quite reach him with the jump, but I want to take this out. There we go. Oh yeah. You're gone. We're gonna make sure of that. Okay, well I guess I can come over and hit you now. Wow, that's a really cool song. All right, do a little bit of heals. I don't think I can reach. I can get the living shovel over there though. Put some distance between us. I like the sound of that. This lowers MP parry, right? I'm gonna do that first. I want to steal his MP. Oh yeah, baby. He ain't going nowhere. Only thing he's gonna be able to hit is that shovel. I love that that can push allies now. I don't know why it didn't in the beginning. I feel like it should have always been able to do that. Okay, can we get you healed back up? Save myself some bread. Ultimately, you know me, that's what I care about. Can I save the bread? There we are. Oh, I can. Okay, and we can use fire here. That'll be good. It's a weird song. It's like it slows down and speeds up. Do a little pushback here. See you with that one. And then we're gonna use our daggers here. You know what? I'm gonna use them without buffing it first. That way I can use 2 pushbacks. Oh, still wasn't quite enough. Close. That's all right, we got it. I just didn't want to take any more damage. I'm like at full health on everybody. That's where I like to be. There we go. Are these still worth many? Not really. I love OMAD. OMAD? What's OMAD? Are you running the Fuji and Tengu or just Tengu? I think I'm gonna probably do both. You know, increase our odds, hopefully, because there's 2 bosses. I think you're supposed to be able to drop a Tingy from each boss, and technically there's 2 bosses in that room. So I wonder if I could drop 2 Tingies. Lots of Tingies. 1 meal a day. Oh, okay. You do 1 meal a day? Oh, man. I don't know if I could do that. There's too much food I enjoy, and if I tried to eat it all in 1 meal, I'd probably really make myself sick. Actually, I'm gonna keep all these guys close. Intermittent fasting is 23-1, basically. Yeah, I guess 1 meal a day, that's kind of how that would work. I'm doing the 8-16. So that seems to be working pretty good for me, at least as of right now. And we've only been doing it for about a week and a half now. So I like the fact that it's a slower, more healthy process of trying to get in shape. A lot of times a quick fix is also a pretty way to get quickly back undone. See you later, buddy. Well, I'm not gonna kill you, but I'm gonna do a lot of damage because you weak to chance. You ain't going nowhere. Okay, so first let's get our bunny out here. Let it do its own thing. I really do need to get some more AP. Is he 11 base? I can't remember. For some reason I'm thinking he's 10. That can't be right. Surely I've got at least 11 AP on him. I was gonna say, I want to get, I've got some money saved up. I'd like to do some gear upgrades, but I'm kind of trying to save it all for my Hupper mage first, because she's still in old gear. And until I kind of figure out what I want her in, oh, stole all my MP and then you ran away. Coward. I see how you are. Well, just so you know, that ain't gonna stop my Hupper. If she wants to hit you, she gonna hit you. That's right, buddy. I'm talking about. Eat that. All right, we'll do a power buff here first. Smack it like it's hot. And buff for the next turn. Wow, that's one of those situations where I could have gotten my, if I had the Domakuru on, I only did one attack, the rest were buffs. I could have had an extra 8 damage. These rounds don't last long enough to benefit from that though. Okay, you still have that spell on you. I'm gonna focus you first. See you later. See you later. Okay, can I reach? Yes, I can. Oh, not with the one I wanted though. Oh, just barely hung on there. See you, buddy. Okay, that takes care of you. I'm gonna put this on because he's probably gonna come back and hit me here in a second. There we go. Fire! That's what we want. Gonna switch. I love that move because it's a heavy hit. I tell you, the positioning abilities that this class has, I didn't realize they were such good positioners. And they're actually very precise too. You just have to be able to get the enemies, like, you have to be mindful of where the enemies are at, but they're actually really good positioners. Which, hopefully, in this dungeon, it'll be a great opportunity to see that, since we gotta kind of get like the Tengu and all those into certain positions. And I think I'll be able to heal everybody up before we finish this guy off. I think this will work out well. Yeah, I knew you were gonna hit me again. Anybody? Everybody's health is pretty much back to normal. Yeah. We'll finish this. This is third room. Okay, we got one more room. Oh, I dropped another sealed book. Wow, this is a very peaceful song. A little too peaceful for my taste. Shards. It's called Shards. Hey there, Couscousie. How are you doing on this beautiful Wednesday? Is it still beautiful? Actually, it's a little cloudy out there today for me. Yesterday was gorgeous, though. Wow, that's another really quiet song. Doesn't sound like a high garden to me. Fuel Engaged. That sounds like a more exciting title. Let's go here. I like going after these guys first, just because they take good damage. I'm doing good, thanks. The Earth-Fire combination effect is so good, just like having a panda spamming vulnerability. Yeah, I have been very impressed. Now, I have heard that agility apparently is kind of the go-to for Hupper Mage. Now, I think they did specify that it's more common for solo Hupper Mages, but I have used very little Hupper Mage agility spells. That's the one element I kind of avoided, and I'm like, well, what have I been avoiding this whole time? Is that the good stuff? But yeah, I need to see about getting her. I need to figure out what element I'm going to go with her. I'm really contemplating the idea of Omni, but it's so expensive to go Omni. At least to do a good Omni set. But we'll see. Oh, I totally forgot to do AP buff everybody. Well, at least get him. Yeah, they usually agility a lot in solo. Okay. That's what I've been hearing. The only frustration that I have with the Earth Strength combination is, like, I have a shield on that is for both ranged and close combat attack because I kind of feel like I need to be able to do both if I'm going to use both. Because once I'm next to her, outside of the Telluric Wave, the other two spells require me to be away. So then I have to get away to use more strength attacks, which isn't hard to do. You can do that real easily with the Hupper Mage. But now my shield is causing me to do less of a buff damage. So it's not like I can get a shield that's like really high for close combat or really high for ranged. I have to get something that kind of covers both, or I'm at a bit of a disadvantage. So that's the only thing that I've been still trying to balance out. Omni with spamming Morph spell is OP. That's what I heard. I have not used the Morph spell. I turned it on at one point. Let's go with this. Actually, you are still... Who needs to die first? Oh, all three of those? That's a nice spread. Yeah, we'll take a look at that real quick after this. Because that replaces the... I'm trying to remember which one. There we go. Now I got AP on everybody. Let's finish you off. And go right here. Use this Omni set for 198 and it's fairly cheap. Ooh, I might have to take a look at that. Give me just a second. Oh, you're pretty much gone. See you later. A couple of these take care of you. Now, I did have somebody mention that they've gone with the intelligence build, but they wear the class hat, I guess, which makes it to where one of the spells is no longer linear, and I think the AoE spell is it loses its cooldown. You can use it every turn or something like that. I don't think I buffed myself yet, did I? No. Nope, because he stole my AP. That's why I didn't do that. My goodness. Love those hits. Looks good. Oh man, we about to get us some tingies. That's what it's all about today, is the tingies. Okay. So, where is it? Morph replaces Elemental Drain. I use this all the time. Okay, so we're going to try it out here. Inflicts damage based on the elemental state, then modifies their elemental from water, earth, air, and fire. Morph is OP in Omni because you are cycling between the elements. So it doesn't attack in each one? Is that what you're saying? So like, I don't know. We'll have to try this. I don't know. I should try it right before a boss fight though. Yaya Garcia, thanks for becoming a follower. And sorry if I just butchered your name. I apologize. But thanks, appreciate that. Hope you're doing awesome. Welcome to the stream. Okay, we're gonna put it on there. 1 to 4, 1 to 3. I do like the fact it's got a little more range to it. I can use that 4 times a turn. Wow, that's impressive. All right, we'll give it a try. Oh, and yeah, we were gonna look at your set that you got listed here too. It's testing the security first to make sure it's safe. All right, what do we got here? I'll show this to everybody so you guys can all see it. We got a low-cost Omni Hupper build here. So we've got about 400 on, well, I guess these are both near 5, 4, and then what's the power? Is this the power? Okay, so that's close to 1,000 or over on everything. Those definitely look like affordable pieces. This might be a little tricky to get a hold of if the resources aren't available. I have a good chunk of these too. And $199, I like that too, because that's another thing. I'm also realizing that I'm going to be, I got that, what's that, the grind between $199 and $200 I have to overcome at some point, so I don't want to be looking at level 200 pieces. So your shield here you got for distance, okay. Nice. Well, thank you for that. I will definitely have to look into that. I'm all for whatever tips and help I can get. I appreciate it, guys. Love the game and watching your videos. Besides, I improve my English. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you enjoy the channel, enjoy the content. I appreciate that. All right. We're going for the big dog. Bring it on, Fuji. Confirm your choice. Yes, I'm sure. Now, I definitely want to make sure I got the right trophies on. Make sure I'm going to replace... Quick question for those of you who are here. I was curious, where's my MP parry? My MP parry as of right here is 135. Is that good for an Inu, or do I need to be higher than that? I was thinking anything above 130 was supposed to be considered good, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, I have that set for the 199 to 200 grind. Okay, awesome. Well, I have some of those pieces already, so that makes it even nice. I have changed some parts for more expensive ones, but that's the basic low-cost set. MP parry. I'm sorry, not MP parry, MP reduction. I'm sorry. Is that a good reduction number for stealing MP from bosses? I can't remember if the number that you want to shoot for is 130 or 160. I do have another trophy here I could swap out, which actually might be a good idea. Last time I did this, Fuji was the last thing I was killing, and she managed to all of a sudden one-shot 2 of my characters, and I was down to my Inu and my Ini, and I was like, oh crap. We pulled it off though. I kept her from moving. All right, here we go. Anything over 100 is fine. Okay, thanks, Mark. I was trying to remember what the magic number was or something like that. Because I do like being able to keep more damage on him, especially with this update. I feel like he does way more damage. Although my initiative's not high enough, I don't get to go first. Oh, man. Haha. Failed. Okay. I don't think I can reach her with this. Oh, I can reach her with this. All right, we're doing this first. Steal that. We're going keep. Oh, she hits diagonally, so I need to make sure and keep my characters like lined up with her. Haha, you thought you were safe. I found an angle. Oh, just healed herself right back up, didn't she? She's like, nope, I'll take that AP back. Or that health back. Okay, we'll give this to you. And since we already killed her last time, I'm gonna make her my first target on this one. I know everybody else gets a damage buff, but I'm not as worried about that. Hello? Yeah, no, I'm not as worried about that. Man, that's the tricky part. It's like I'm kind of stuck at the moment. Let's see, can I reach her? Oh, I can. Good. That one too. A couple of these, because I don't want to get close to her. But yeah, I don't really have any buffing spells I can do from a distance. At least that I'm aware of. Does she have any distance buff? Well, I guess contribution and stuff like that. That would work. Ben, you just made a guide over some of that. You should know that, right? Okay. There we are. This is going to be easy peasy. My friend has 162 MP reduction. I think it was enough. Okay. Strength int combo increases all hits received for turn. Oh. I thought that only applied to her. I didn't realize that applied to everybody. That's pretty nice. Oops, that might have been a bad move right there. Well, nice. That's actually pretty awesome. I was thinking that only applied to her. The damage that she did was increased by that. That's fantastic. By the way, the Morph spell is buffed every time you cast it. It will cost 1 AP less for 3 turns for the first cast, and then other modifications in each element. I don't remember them all, and I'm also as bad in the spell description. My goodness. Okay, we're gonna push you further away. I don't want to lose my turn here. Everybody's health is fine. Can I reach her? Nope. Okay. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Did I get it? Yes. When I read too much, oh, thanks for the hydrate. I appreciate that. When I read too much, I get myself all distracted. Oh man, I'm gonna keep this little combo going on you, girl. Poor Fuji. Poor Fuji. He's like, why are you ganging up on me? Eat that. It's your boy, Cloud. It's your boy, Georgie. That's awesome. Okay, let's push you away. I know, you're gonna get all angry on me. But I need to be hitting on her. It's all about her at the moment. Ooh, I like that damage. And with that extra 15%, that's beautiful. Okay, I should be able to... maybe I can finish her off. That's where I get in trouble sometimes. I get so focused on trying to do damage with my Inu that I forget that I need to be stealing MP from the other people. Yep, let's take her out. I like that. Oh no. Oh, I thought we were lagging out there for a second. Okay, everybody's health is good. Go ahead and give you that direct buff there. Oh, I need one space closer. See if we can finish off the Cammy. I don't know if she will. let's scoot him out of the way over here. Okay, now we need to do, see, you need to be linear, hit with a weapon. You need to be, is it the yokai that needs to be diagonal? I'm trying to remember. All right, that puts you there. You know what? I'm gonna put him here, and then I can use my IOP maybe to position. I mean, look how much moving around you could do with the Hupper. Oh, it's so great. View the application. Is this? Yeah, that's not my guild sub. All right, now let's push you back. That's not. You need to be diagonal. You are diagonal right now, actually. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, maybe this. I'll push you and then pull you. Oh, well, no, I can't pull that far. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I better not hit that thing. Here, I'll hit you with a wrath. That won't kill you. Just don't one-shot anybody. Be kind. Okay, here we go. All right, I need to push you one space. Oh, I forgot Cammy's still here. Okay, let's take care of you. There we are. Steal your MP. Your MP. Now, how can I move you one space? Let's get you out of the way. We're gonna switch with you. So I'm gonna push you one space. And I don't want to hit it with a weapon yet if I can't get a bunny out here again. Oh, I'm moving the bunny. I thought she was dead. All right, let's just do some healing here. I need to scoot you over one space here. Here's what we're gonna do. All right, let's put you chance. Push you away. And then There we go. Does that count? I think that counts, right? You moved on me here. And you stole my MP, you jerk. I can jump still though, so this should still work. Oh, but he moved. You guys are not cooperating here. I don't know, maybe since he was here. I think it has, did it work? Did it make it? I think that worked, didn't it? So I'll find out here in a second. I think that worked. Yay! It worked. That was messy, but we got there. Oh man! All right, let's give this to you, because you're about to go up there and wail away on him. Here we are. Oh man, but see how nice that is with the Hupper Mage being able to like jump around and position so precisely, but you have to use the enemies to do it. That's the only thing that makes it a little tricky, but when you can make it work, man, it's awesome. All right, here we go. Range on that's 4, so let's try this. Oh, I see. So now he's in agility state. That's why I can cast it so many times. Let's get some health back. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of liking the morph spell. I might be sticking with that. Let's see, am I already buffed? Oh man, I'm not buffed. I was hoping I already had that. All right, he's gonna get one extra turn. He'll die on the next turn. Have you done XL11? I have a long time ago did it with my brother, I think, one time. I vaguely remember it. Do you, I know that's a pretty common one for people who are like leeching or trying to power level. In fact, I think somebody has a guide out there on it. I was trying to think of who that was. Came out recently. Is it Don't Play No More? Or, can't remember which one. Well, that was pretty easy. We gonna get ourselves some tingies. Can we get some? Wow, you are very resistant to me. Let's do this. Oh man, let the tingies rain down. That's what we want. Going over there and stealing all the MP again. All right, buddy, you asked for this. In your face. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, they're getting MP each time. That's what's going on there. So if I do this... Oh my goodness, look at that damage. That's nice. Tingies, tingies. Where's the tingies? Hey, we got some tingies. Wow, those are shiny. Nice. Oh, it's official. We collected a tingy. And I think I saw something about it requires 3 of those to get a something. Let's take a look. Where are we at here? Over here? Yep, we got one. See, I'm thinking now, I don't remember seeing coriander on the list. Is coriander on the list? No. Let's go fight coriander next and see if we drop one, because that'll show us if it's kind of like for everybody. Benji, meet me Bonta swap, please. I go something to help your Hupper along the way. You got something to help my Hupper? Okay. Here comes the Hupper. Bonta Zap. Chicken Nugget. Somebody's got the name Chicken Nugget. That's fantastic. There's Mark. I love looking at people's names. I feel like a character name, Deadly Steamer. Pretty nice. Exchanged with me. I think it is obtainable in every dungeon, right? That's what I'm wondering. For some reason, I was thinking that was the case too. But the website didn't really make it super clear, so we're gonna run another dungeon and see. Hey, there's Georgie, and see if we can drop one from there as well. Oh man, 30 more minutes. Oh, thanks, Mark. I appreciate that. Think I should you think I should try to swap something out before I even start this next fight? So this is what she's got on at the moment as a hybrid. And my original plan was going with the strength int. But I got some cash. Maybe I should go swap some things out. So the Obsidian is my 2-piece setup. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. And Kama never explained things well in my... They do better with some than others. That's why you have me here, so I can make videos teaching you exactly what they're trying to say. That is, if I can figure out what's exactly being said. Alright, gosh, I don't really want to spend a lot of time looking at stuff right now. I would like to get a different ring if I could. Let's see if there's a ring down... Hey! Murder Melody! Redeem some points there. Very nice. Okay, let's see if I can find a ring that might work a little better for her. She's what, 188 now? Okay, so we'll look at 180 to 190. We want a ring. Not just strength, chance. That's a strength and intelligence. There's one that's strength and power. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It says average price is 1.3. These look like they're overpriced. Let me guess. Pebbles? Ah. 1.1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about 1.4 is what it's going to cost to make one. Okay, well, we're going to stick with what we got for the moment because I want to go run that next dungeon. But I got to make sure I'm looking good first. Although that's kind of a cute hat on her. It matches her colors pretty good. That's not bad look. Okay. Oh, I should have sent him over here. We'd be ready for teleport. Where you at? Okay. You ready for our next dungeon? Pebbles, Benjamite's favorite resource. Yes. Yes. It's a bit of a sore subject. As anybody who's followed my channel for very long knows how highly I think of pebbles. My goodness. They are the I was about to say the rock in my shoe, but that doesn't really work. That's not a saying. Doesn't work right. Oh, I'm excited, guys. So I'm going to be hopefully recording my first video for my new channel later today. Teleport to group. Benjamight plays other games. I'm pretty excited for that. I think I'm going to play Portal 2 as my first game on there. I know I played the first one on here and had a lot of people love it. It's like, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Portal game, it's almost like playing an Elio, but in a 3D environment. It's a puzzle game. And it was a lot of fun. And I keep hearing the second one's even better than the first one. So I'm excited to give that a try, and I will be making that probably the first video on there. Pebbles mount up to mountains. Yes, and they eat all my commas. I guess I wouldn't mind so much if I could earn them in any other way than PvP, because I ain't one so much for PvP. Okay, here we go. Now I gotta remember. Oh man, that means it's gonna last all the way to the boss fight. Wish I would have spotted that sooner. I would have done at least one fight before coming in here. Oh, and she's got it too. It's like I've nerfed myself as I come in here. All right, now the Serpulas are the ones. KLRS Alpha, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I don't recognize your name, so I don't know if you're new to the channel or not. But I truly appreciate that. Oh my goodness, look at the damage from that. That's fantastic. Okay, let's get the bunny. We want the bunny out there. Do this. Hit you. We're gonna just finish you right off. Thanks, brother. Watch your YouTube content all the time. First time catching you on Twitch. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I am actually a lot earlier than normal on my live stream today because I took off work. I was like, I ain't working. Not today. Sorry about you. Ooh, that was a good hit. Maybe this will be a nut. No. Here we go. That takes care of you. You guys want to see a magic trick? Watch this. I'm going to hit this and we all go poof back to our starting point. Oh, I forgot it puts us in the unhealable state. Well, that wasn't as much fun. Uh-oh. Got another song here. A call to battle. That only seems appropriate. All right. I'm glad they changed it to where these things, they just have to be hit with close combat, and it doesn't have to be a weapon, because that's what it used to be. You had to use a weapon on them. And that was always kind of annoying. That is fun. You just cycle through the elements. That's hilarious. All right, you're blocking our path there, buddy. Fixed. Gonna hit you. Sorry, you are our next target. Steal some MP from you as well. So, KLRS, what's your favorite content on the channel? What do you like watching on there? I'm always curious because I ask that question to people all the time because people tell me they really like the channel and stuff. I'm like, so what's your favorite part? Do you prefer the content, like where it's a gameplay thing? Do you prefer the tips and tricks videos? The guides? Always curious. I feel like I got such a variety on my channel that I'm always wondering what's the most popular. YouTube analytics will only show you so much. Actually talking to people is what I prefer. Boom, baby. And since I don't think this is going to be around too much longer, this fight, we'll go ahead and finish you off. Ben, I'm off. Mate, good luck. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for coming by. Have an awesome day. Oh, you're in my way. Hitting this thing actually is not a good idea. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Get you over here where people can interact with you a little better. I can see why that's a really good spell for Omni too, because if you were able to hit in all 4 elements as you're cycling through that, that's a fantastic combination. It's all coming together. And let's heal up. Try to save ourselves on our bread. And anybody else? I guess you're a little low. Let's do this. I keep hitting that thing. I better kill it, or I might end up regretting it on the next turn. I believe, for those of you who are not familiar, this thing right here, this clump, I think the lower its health gets, the more damage it does to everything that's around, like everyone else on the map. If I remember right, that's how it works. I usually never even touch it, so I don't remember anymore, but I'm pretty sure. Tough question. Honestly, I really enjoyed your Resident Evil playthrough and Portal. I thought the variety content was great. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I don't know. Maybe you heard me say this. It might have been right before you got here. I'm actually about to start playing some other games on a second channel. I've created it. It's called Benjamight Plays Other Games. And Portal 2 is going to be what I play later today to put some videos on there. And yeah, I'm excited for that too, because Am I missing somebody? Oh, there they are. They were standing right on top of each other. I was like, I see 3 people. Oh, and we're actually right at 2 hours. I better relog. 2 hours is where the Hourglass of Doom occurs. And I've done this for long enough now that I know it's going to happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and relog. But yeah, it's Benjamight Plays Other Games. In fact, I might have a screenshot here. I think I saved a screenshot. Yeah. So this is the channel, literally called Benjamight Plays Other Games. And this will be a channel that is for playing anything I want to. I'm going to play Portal 2 first, which I hope to be playing and recording later today. I have some other Resident Evil games I want to play through because I haven't played through most of those. And I'm kind of a sucker for zombie type games, which is funny because I don't watch scary movies. I don't know, maybe it's because they scare me that I find them fun. I jump scare way too easy. But yeah, I got that planned up, and then got some other stuff that I plan to do too. You scored a drop, claim now. Oh, I think it's, yeah, it's been 2 hours, so I get to, well, let's go to this little drop inventory thing. Super attract trunk. How do you collect it? Okay, well, how do I get back out of here now? I'm stuck. Okay, so it says 4 hours to get the mystery box. Okay. So those of you who are watching, if you've been watching me from the beginning, you're probably getting close to the 2 hour mark for that first drop. And then it's 4 hours to get the Rubik's Cube drop after that. I do not know, however, how to get away from this screen. Let me out. I can't see my chat. Refresh. There we go. I was a little nervous there. Okay, cool. Well, I apparently have claimed that first thing, so hopefully you guys are working towards that as well. Let's see, where did I leave off here? Tough question, and it cost only 2 AP after using it for the first time. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. For Dofus specific content, the guides have been super high quality lately. Got the Fleester Island Dofus thanks to your guide. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, for those of you who missed the sneak peek earlier, I'll show you my next guide. This is coming out next week. I know I got a lot of people in here who weren't here earlier. I'm going to give you just a little teaser, all right? Just because you're here. You're getting Twitch drops and you're getting channel drops. How's that sound? This is the video I got. I wanted to release it tomorrow so badly. I was like, no, my last 2 videos have both been guide related. I need to put a gaming type video up for a bit, but here it is. You may or may not be aware, Pandala Island got a complete revamp last year, and with that comes some new Dofus eggs. The first on that list is the Domakuru Dofus, a beautiful inky black looking egg. Now this Dofus will grant +1 summon, and it kind of does a timed damage buff. I think the classes that will benefit most from this are people that typically stay back and buff for the first few turns. Let's go! And obviously the Osimoto class. On a side note, going through this set of quests, you are going to see some of the most gorgeous maps I've ever seen in this game. If you wouldn't mind doing me a favor and just smack that like button for me, I'd really. You can't smack it yet, okay, but I appreciate it. Your shopping list for these 8 quests. Oh, that's where the teaser stops. That's where the teaser stops. But I managed to get the entire 8 quests for the Domakuru Dofus in a video 25 minutes long. 25 minutes. Now, it's not to say that it's going to take you 25 minutes to do the quests, but it is a no-nonsense, straight to the point, this is what you do, and I walk you through the whole process. I'm so proud of the video. I'm so proud of it. I hope it does well. I put a lot of effort into it. There's a couple spots in there where I left some humorous moments, but I tried to sneak a couple, you know, goofy jokes in there. You know me, my dad jokes. That's who me is. But I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. And it's hard to hold on to it for another week, but that's going to be the video that comes out on the 26th. So tomorrow I have a video coming out. I'll show you the thumbnail on it. Where's it at? So here's the video coming out tomorrow. I take on some more Frigos, but that looks really bad blown way up like that. But so that's the one that's coming out tomorrow. It's about 2 hours. It was a lot of fun. It was where I was getting to really kind of start testing my Hupper Mage out a bit. But I am working my way towards Frigos 3, except for today, because today it's all about the tingies. We want tingies, and we want lots of them. Tingies, tingies, tingies. And I just saw the hydrate, but I am out of water. I'm gonna have to refill my drink. Give me just a second. You know what? It's close enough to 10:30. I'm gonna get my orange juice, because that sounds lovely. Okay, switch to red. So we got red. Doc, why are you lower than my IOP? Okay, they're just out of order over here because she shouldn't be. Oh, it's because of this curse. Maybe that's what's throwing it off. Oh, that tastes so good. So my orange juice, in the mornings I have a, it's like a pre-workout mango flavored powder that I like to mix with the orange juice. So I mix the orange juice with the mango and it becomes like a peach mango orange juice, and it is so good. It's kind of like a G Fuel. For those of you who use that, I've never used the G Fuel. I've been curious about them, but it's that same kind of thing. And it's scrumptious. Fun song. Is it normal that a ceremonial hat and cape are equipped in the amulet slot? I dropped them from the 4th Twitch drops. No, I don't think so. Are equipped in the amulet slot. At least not that I'm aware of. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's steal some MP. Let's keep everything. Ah, I'm missing my range. I'm feeling it. Quick, 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 one more. Oh, I missed the last one. Almost did it. Man's got a preferred orange juice time. Gotta respect that. Yes, Merciless. Yeah, I don't know if you were here for my conversation about my intermittent fasting that I'm doing, but 10:30 is when that was supposed to occur. I'm 15 minutes early, but I'm celebrating my birthday, so I'm allowed to do that. It's legit. There we go. Well, when I double click, they go to the amulet slot. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that doesn't seem normal to me. I just claimed my super. Hey, that's awesome, Liberty. I'm so glad people are managing to unlock that. It's nice to know that me playing the game is helping people unlock something inside the game. That's awesome. Boom. It may not be enough, but I could do 2 of these, which probably will be. Maybe? Yes. I was kind of close. Okay. Hit you. And knowing that stacks up 15% damage for like everybody and not just the Hupper, that is so cool. There we are. How's the fasting? It's going good. It's going good. We're doing the 8-16 method. So I can eat, well, what I say is I can eat whatever I want for 8 hours. and then I fast for 16. And it's nice. It's what I do. We've set up our eating window from 10:30 to 6:30, and the idea behind that is you don't feel like you're fasting for 16 hours because you sleep for 8-ish of it. Now, by the time I reach the morning, there are some mornings where I can tell, be like, wow, I actually do, feel hungry. I could tell that it's been a while since I've eaten. But for the most part, it's very easy to cope with, if that's the word I'm looking for. Easy to handle or adapt to. Adapt. That's probably the word I'm looking for. It's easy to adapt to because I feel like it doesn't feel like it's 16 hours of actual fasting time. Definitely want to use earth on you. Smash against that wall a couple times there. How you like that? Does that feel good? Oh, guess I'll do it once. Oh yeah, and you stack that on you as well. Happy birthday! Hey, thanks! Appreciate that. Yep, my birthday is next week, but my boys will be out of school starting next week, and I was like, well, if I want to be able to do some live streams and record some content for the channel and stuff, I'm not going to be able to do that very well if I'm also watching them. So I was like, I'm celebrating my birthday this week. I'll probably, with the family, we'll celebrate it next week. We'll do something fun and goofy, I'm sure. My boys are just as silly as I am. They're amazing. I love them. Let's give that to you. There we are. I don't think I'm gonna be I guess from a distance I can get there. I prefer to be up close and personal though, but these guys like to run. Here's what we're gonna do with you, buddy. I'm gonna switch you out here. Now, do they have to be in a state for the first hit? Okay, they do, don't they? That doesn't do any damage unless they're already in a state. There we go. That's so weird. So it's 3 on the first cast, and then it's 2 every turn after that. That is... How does Ankama think up some of these spells? Like, to me, it would be like if somebody tried to sit down in an office and explain to me, I got this idea for a spell. This is how it's going to work. It's going to hit in all 4 elements. It's going to cycle through all those elements. It needs to be in a state first, but then it changes the states with every hit. And it's going to do damage with each one of those. And it's going to cost less AP with each hit. It's like, I'd been like, what? But that'll be real helpful for my next guide, understanding how that works a lot better. So I really appreciate you guys taking the kind of time to explain that to me, because that is a great spell. I am even more thinking about going Omni now than I even was before. Which I'm also excited about, because if I do this, it'll be my first Omni built character. I tried to build an Omni Panda years ago now, but I never got all the gear for it, and it never came together very well. All that did was like make my panda weak, and I was not very happy with it, so I never got around to actually making an Omni character. I'm not digging this song, The Old House. But yeah, so I'm excited to maybe actually build an Omni character. Super box, but can't see it on my in-game. Oh, Liberty, you can't see it? Yeah, there is a redeeming process. Someone was saying that it's a little complicated, but I haven't actually gone through the redeeming process yet myself. You got to make sure your Twitch account is linked in some fashion. I don't know if that might be a step you need to do. The one came with the Hupper spell was smoking something. Yep. Hey, gather around, everybody. I got an idea. You know, I was curious if I could I've often thought if I could get like inside information, like an inside interview with Ankama, and I was allowed to ask any question that I wanted and get answers for it. One of the things I wanted to ask about was the process of creating a new character. How long does that process take? Because, you know, you think about the fact they got to come up not with just one set of spells now, but they come up with one set of spells and an alternate version of spells. Then they have to think about what's the story going to be behind the character? How are they going to be designed? What are the sound effects? They got to draw the character. They've also, let me make my move here before I forget again. Ooh. You're pretty strong against my chance element here. But then they got to figure out, okay, which ones are going to be which elements, which ones are going to be multi-elemental. How are these going to compare with other classes? What's the range going to be on some of these spells? I mean, can you imagine all the thought process that has to go into designing a new class? I mean, that just blows my mind to even think about. And I feel like there for a while, they came out with a couple classes kind of close together. Like the Masquerader, let's see, was it the Masquerader and the Rogue? They both came out pretty close together, and Hupper Mage not too far after that. So, you know, I would love to know the process of knowing how long it takes. Are they close to coming out with another class right now, or are they kind of like maxed out? Do they have a team dedicated just to class design, or is it just something that they are like, you know what, we haven't made a class in a while, let's make a new class? You know, what's the whole process? I would love to know. If I could be a fly on the wall, as they say, that would be cool to know. What spell were you talking about? Morph. Okay, someone already answered that. We already have a hard time understanding a class, let alone making one. I know, right? Game design fascinates me. When I went to college, I originally went for I took a computer programming class because I absolutely loved. Look at this. I'm gonna hit both up. I absolutely loved the idea of getting to make video games. And so I took a computer programming class, and I remember me and a buddy, and there was a vocational class. So it was a 3-hour-long class. Most classes, I don't know about where you guys live, but here in the US, a class is typically 45, 50 minutes, and then you leave and you go to your next class. Well, these vocational classes are 3 classes long, so it makes them about 3 hours. And me and a buddy we were learning how to program. We were learning how to write language. So what we would do is we would get our project done, and then we would start working on our own video game. And it was like a RPG where, you know, you built NPCs, you could make walls, like you see here. You would have these walls and boundaries, but it was super, super basic, like top-down view. You're using symbols, like key symbols and stuff, just to represent a wall. We didn't know how to draw a wall. But it was just so fun to learn about and do. And the fun thing was, too, when you were the one designing it, you could do stuff that nobody knew about. You could put a secret passage somewhere that nobody knew about. Or if you type in a particular word, you could get a free money or get an item for free. And I was like, man, I feel like I'm such a designer here at the moment. I get to do all this secret stuff that nobody knows about inside my game, and then you'd have somebody else test the game just to see what they thought of it, and they're like, wow, this is kind of cool. And then you'd be like, well, go over here and then type this in, and then something would happen to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that's in there. Be like, yep, I put that in there. And it was cool. It was like looking behind the scenes, you know. It was really neat to get to do that. I can't hit you with anything. Is there a way to just place a glyph on the ground with any of these spells? I feel like I read that one spell allows you to place a glyph based upon like the last. Places a trap that applies effects in an area. I don't know. I was thinking there was one that based upon whatever you cast last, it will place that glyph on the ground. But I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken on that. That thing's gonna run. Can I get any of it? Ooh, I can do this to kind of push it closer. Let's give this to you. Everybody's health is pretty good shape. Ha! Got you cornered now. Oh, this living shovel's so much fun. Okay, now I don't want to hit you with anything but close range because I just got you trapped, and I don't want to untrap you. See, it's fun. I think there is a spell for that. The spell's name is Creation. Okay, makes sense. Yes, you can. Hey there, Tatsumix. First time chatter. Welcome, welcome. We got Julia, become a new follower. Thanks, Julia. Or Julia? I hope I pronounced that right. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fantastic. Your day's going well. All right, let's smash this guy to a pulp. Gonna do. I think we can just finish him right off. Man, ever since I was a strength intelligence hybrid for a long time with my IOP. Long time meaning like probably like 3 or 4 years I was a hybrid because I like the idea of having some ranged abilities, close abilities, and a variety of attacks in case I came up against something with a high earth resistance. But ever since I switched to pure strength, the damage output, yeah, it's kind of intoxicating. First time Twitch chatter. Hey, thanks for becoming a follower. I appreciate that. Alt for the contribution spell. Okay, let's take a quick look at that. I thought I read a spell that did that. Where are we going here? Creation. Places a rune on the target itself. Rune element corresponds to the last rune placed. Yeah, and the reason I think that's really cool, I bet that helps a lot. You know, I rarely use this. I'm gonna go with that because I feel like that would really help with moving yourself around. That with the combination of manifestation. I'm gonna try that. I think that's gonna be helpful. All right. You guys are the last thing between me and a room that gets me more tingies. So you gotta go down. Ooh, minus 120 heals. That kind of sucks. Whoop. Oh, that was my alarm I set so that I could remember when I could go get my orange juice earlier. Okay, here we go. We're gonna focus you up here because you're gonna die real fast from red. Steal MP from y'all. There we go. So how you doing, Tatsumix? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I guess it's not really my channel. Gonna get our AP buff. I don't want to forget that again. This here. And I guess it does a little something. What's this? Female. We might be able to snag that bonus. I mean, I guess this does give me some XP. It's close to my level range, and I am still trying to level my Hupper. My plan is to wait till level 190 before trying to go get more gear for her. But I'm getting antsy. I want new stuff, new shiny stuff. I'm gonna focus you here. Doing fine, how are you? I'm doing awesome. Very good. Normally I'd be working right now, so it's fun to be doing this. If this could be my job, if I could be a full-time content streamer, creator, that would be amazing. So cool. Maybe one of these days. Oh, I was about to use this. I was going to use Elemental Drain. All right, so we're going to hit you with this. Oh, that took it away. So I need to, let's go with this, switch you over. Get some health back. Creation. Oh, I don't have enough to use that. It's gonna be tricky. Keep my eyes out for that one. Now, I think if I kill it, it doesn't reset us, right? Okay, cool. That worked out. Let's scoot you over. I do more damage if you're over and away from me. Oh man, you're just about gone. Well, I think about this song. Okay, it's almost over. Trembling Sky. Created by Sleepy Ghost. Ooh. Get it? Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, that was pretty lousy. I agree. It's always more fun playing games with you when you don't have to work. I agree. I agree. All right. I did do the buff on that. Okay. So I get to just Hulk smash this thing. I love the sounds of all those crits. That's nice. Oof. Running away, huh? Check this out. Go hit them both. Oh, I guess I can't use the... Okay, they're weak to earth, so which... Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm liking this song too much either. It's got some pretty decent range to it. Now it's just 2. Oh, no, it was 3. Switch you out here. The corn, that's right. That's the first corn emote I've gotten so far. Yeah, I guess the corny jokes haven't been rolling too strong so far. Well, I did just get my juice. Maybe that's the secret sauce. Secret juice, secret sauce. Does that work? A little better? My goodness. This song is just, it's like, how bad can we get before he actually changes us? Night moves. Okay, we're gonna change from epic to inspiring category. Just so you guys are all motivated for your day. You're gonna be like, I'm ready for the day. I am inspired because I watched Benjamight's stream today. Okay, I'm gonna try to make sure the Hupper does not do the final move here. Yep. Snag that bonus. I'm back. I had to step away for a little work. How did the Snow Fox dungeon go? It went good. It went really well. It does not feel right seeing you in a live stream. YouTube was your playground. That's right. Well, it still is. I definitely don't consider myself a streamer. I'm more of a content creator than a streamer because my schedule does not allow me the flexibility of doing streaming on a regular schedule. I feel like I could do either one or the other. I guess if I didn't do YouTube, I could probably set up a regular streaming schedule, but I enjoy the YouTube side of things so much because I like helping people learn and play this game. And I feel like I can do that better through YouTube. Typically, people go to YouTube to learn about a thing. Sometimes, I mean, people go there for entertainment. I go there for entertainment all the time. But people typically come to Twitch strictly for entertainment, not necessarily because you're trying to learn something, unless it's a education channel. Hey, thanks so much. Gifting a sub to Julia. I appreciate that. But yeah, I like to make content on there because it allows me flexibility. I can start a video, and if it takes me a few days to get all the way through the process, I don't have to be in a certain set time. But with Twitch, I would probably try to set up a regular time to be doing it. And so it gives me more flexibility, and it's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun with that stuff. But we love you here. Awesome, awesome. but you can take the questions, answers in a stream, then clip it to YouTube so you see all that. That's true. Yeah, I've done that before as well. I've taken some of my live streams and made like highlight videos, but I've found that a lot of people don't seem to prefer those on YouTube. I thought they would prefer highlights over the full live stream, but according to the views, the analytics, everything, the ones where I just post the whole stream versus just the highlights, it does better. People seem to prefer that over there. Hey, Drunk Star, how are you? Oh boy, we got another gifted star. A gifted sub. Drunk Star got one from Julia. We're passing along. That's awesome. Thank you. I would say Twitch is the better option for streaming since they are rarely events like now on YouTube. I agree. That's why I've moved my streaming over here. I used to stream on YouTube. I used to do everything on YouTube. But now I stream over here. I put my content over there. And then what I can do, I have my system set up to record this as I'm playing. And so now what I can do is render this into a video and then upload it on YouTube, and people can just watch the live stream as a video over there. And there's a lot of people that like to do that because not everybody comes to Twitch or has access to Twitch. So it serves a purpose. Watch out for Julia. He up to no good. All right, so here we go. We're gonna give this a try. Gonna get ourselves some tingies. Oh, got another one. Georgie boy got a subscription. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Passing the subs around, that's fantastic. People getting commercial free now. I don't know if you guys have been having any advertisements pop up on you. I've been in those live streams before where suddenly you're in the middle. I've actually been in the point where I've asked a question, and then just as I start to get my answer, an advertisement pops up, and I'm like, oh, I can't hear the answer. Here's a neat little move for you in-use that get locked. If you got the spells, obviously. You can throw down one of your summons, and then swap yourself right away. So on dungeons like this, you don't have to be scared about being locked. See you later, buddy. We're gonna take you out first. Add free stream and emotes. That's right, you do get some emotes from that. You should have like some corn emotes and stuff now. YouTube Premium subscription. That's so cool. Thank you guys so much for that. I appreciate all the support you give me. It means a lot. It really does. I've actually thought about making a video at some point where I show people what I actually make off those YouTube videos. Because I bet some people would be shocked to know that I put a lot of work into those, and it's not because I make a ton of money off of them. Boom! I do them because I love them. I just enjoy doing it. So when you guys make donations and subscribe and stuff like that, it really does help. I truly appreciate it. Plus, it would give some inside scoop. I know some people, content creators, there's a lot of them out there that are still in the growing stage. They're not getting anything for the videos I put out. So it would probably be nice for them to be able to see, you know, what you can make off of different things. And some of it's trying to figure out, you know, what content do the people that subscribe to your channel want to see? Like, I could post PvP videos on my channel, but I think a lot of people that watch me because I don't PvP. And I'm okay with that. That was the whole goal behind doing it, is I didn't want to PvP. Who's the top? Oh, good. I might try to get this top bonus. That little thing's gonna lock me. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my creation thing? Put this here. Manifest. Oh. Get it. Oh, ran out of time. Oh, man. That spell worked great. I was just a second too late. I was trying to put the damage buff on this guy, and I almost pulled it off. Oh, that would have been so cool. All right. You about to bite the dust? Oh. What was that? A new cheer. Cheer times 6. What? Cheer 5? What's a cheer? Sounds like a good thing. I don't know what a cheer does. Little heart emoji. I like that. That's awesome. Let's see. Where you go? Oh, Ben, a donation link would make some of us happy. A donation link? That was a quote. A great one. PVM all the way. Awesome. I agree. I'm all about the PvP. Oh no, I'm in a bad spot at the moment. I'm running out of time. I need to get away from this. Can I reach it? Yes. Bye, bunny. Sorry. Let's see. Nothing really beats PVM in my opinion. Thanks, I appreciate that. Server bits. I'm throwing pennies at you. Oh, okay, that's what that was. Hey, thanks for the bits. I appreciate that. 5 cents. 5 cents. You need commands. I need to figure out how to set up a command. Let's see, did I buff my... Okay, I am buffed here. See you later, buddy. Takes care of you. Who's next on the list? Oh, figures. I'd like to get this bonus, but man, I'm gonna have to run around. Oh, do I have that poison on me? I might regret this. Okay, no, I don't. Ooh, Hupper is almost gone. He's going. Ah! That's one of those examples where I can tell my Hupper is definitely the lowest one on my list. Like, she's almost always the first to die. Okay. I need to remember not to hit that one with a weapon. Okay, let's do this. Put that near you. Let's go with this here. Okay, bring the sack back this way. All right, gotta keep you alive. I should be in pretty good shape now. Although I do have to be mindful of the poison. Do this to heal up. Let's put that on as well. I think I took the poison off me. I'd rather spend a few hours trying to solo a top-tier dungeon than get my butt kicked in I am totally with you, buddy. My goodness, you are speaking my language right there. That is exactly how I feel. I am all the same way. I would much rather go toe-to-toe. And that's why I keep saying I wish there was a way to get PvP pebbles, even if it was just a super rare drop. PvP pebbles in any way other than just PvP, I would be so happy. But that's what bugs me so much, is the fact that that is the only way. I'm like, oh, come on. Have mercy. I think I can reach it. Oh, no, I'm missing my range because of that curse. All right. I am going to finish you. Okay, I can't get a living shovel behind him, but I can push me. Go with this, and there we go. That'll work. Leave you there. Who's next? Ooh, this one has to be close combat. All right, I'm not gonna start hitting on that thing yet because I want to get my eye up here first. Especially since my innie is kind of low in health at the moment. Let's give you some AP. Steal MP from you. Oh, it's a Wrath turn. I can't even use it. I think. Did it just pop up? Yep. You know what? I want to get close to the fight. That's more important to me than keeping that going. I will buff this. I'm gonna get that bonus. I'm gonna get it. Let's give you that. Oh man, this is where I do wish I still had my Hupper. Hupper could crank out some good damage on this thing. this actually might be good because now he'll be able to get up next to that. Keep you there. Oh, it's so hard not to hit with range. There we go. Oh no, I didn't realize there was a glyph there. I thought that space was free. It's all right, I think we're still okay. We both have good health. We only have this guy left. I think we're gonna be fine still. At least I didn't make the mistake and reset us all back to our little starting spots. That would have been game over in a very bad way. All right, give that to you. Oh yeah, we're good. See, I kill off my character slowly just to build the suspense, right? This guy is gone. He's so weak to earth. Give us some tingies. Tingies, tingies. Oh, no tingies. We got ripped off. We didn't get a single tingy on that one. All 4 characters. Not a single one dropped a tingy. Okay, where did I leave off over here? Showing love to the streamer. Appreciate that. What are the Divine Tingies for? I'm still a little lost. Yeah, Liberty, the tingies, and I've got one, so I can show you. These things right here, if you're doing the Ochre Dofus quest, where you have to soul capture all the Arc monsters, these Divine Tingies can be put into a machine to give you a chance at possibly one of the Arcs that you need to collect. So if you have the quest, the Eternal Harvest right here, you have to go through and collect all these different Arc monsters. Well, if there's a couple of them that you're needing, you can go use those Divine Tingies to try to get one. So that's what, that's what those are for. Donations mean you make a PayPal account and give us the link in the description so we can support. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. I do have, I don't know if I have a straight donation button set up. I guess I could look into that. First time chat, Ochre Dofus, yes, you can trade them for arcs. Now, I'm curious, I haven't actually used it yet. Do you get to straight up trade for the one that you want, or is it kind of a roll of the dice? It sounded to me like you get to, like I'm on step 28, and it almost sounded like I would select step 28 and put the coins in or whatever, the tingies, and it would randomly select one of these from this list. Now, does it only select from the ones that I don't have yet, or could I possibly get another Raoul? Has anyone ever used any of those yet and actually seen how it works? If you have inside connections, you should tell Ankama to make nuggets tradable for pebbles. That'd be nice. Oh, thank you. Once I get Prime, can't wait for the corn emote. Yay! My buddy did not see the glyph. No, I did not. I didn't see that at all. Totally killed my innie. What level is the Hupper right now? I'm excited to see what you decide for the in-game. She is 188. In fact, she'll be getting really close to... she's about halfway to 189. I've been trying to grind levels for her. I think I got one level yesterday and one level the day before. I haven't been doing any of that like power grinding where you go up to some specific dungeon and you leech or anything like that. I don't like doing that. I just run around and play the content that I like to do. But that's where she's at right now. And I'm excited too. I'm really thinking I might try to go Omni. And I had somebody pass me a cheap Omni set. In fact, I still have the link up. If you want to see it, I'll bring it over. I'm probably going to look into this, or at least a modification of this. But this would give me about 1,000 in each of the elements. And I'm excited to see what Morph is like with this. But yeah, so that's what I'm leaning towards. Not 100% committed to it yet, but that's what I'm leaning towards, is Omni with the Hupper. Hupper Master Race, my favorite class. This class is fantastic, and I'm real happy I got that guide out there. I've had a lot of people say they're very happy with it, and that I explained how they work pretty well. I've been thinking about making a guide here for make a tier list video. I try to make tier list videos spread out. I don't want tier lists to be something that's like super spammy or anything, or they get boring. So I try to wait at least 2 or 3 months between each of those. And the next one I'm thinking about doing is going to be my recommendation for best questing classes. And the idea behind that is when you're questing, you're typically having to do solo fights. And you need characters that have a lot of capabilities, because it's not like you can have a sidekick or have other people jump in and help. Sometimes you can, but there's a lot of fights where it's going to be just you and whatever challenge is in front of you. And now that I've been doing a lot of questing, it's become clear to me there are some classes that are really good for questing. And in my opinion, if they're really good for questing, they're probably really good as a solo class. I have one video out there that's about best beginner classes for playing solo, but I want to make one that's more of, you're not a beginner, but you're just looking for a great solo class. I want to make another video on this. And Hupper Mage is definitely going to be in the top tier of that. The Hupper Mage is so capable. The things that I've been able to do with her, even way over her level cap, I've been impressed. I'm like, my goodness, you just can't kill her. Now, granted, you can. You saw her just die a moment ago, but she's extremely capable, and people that get really good with her, if it was the only class they were playing, they've got to be a monster when it comes to PVM content. So highly recommend this class. If you're looking for something a little more adventurous, don't be turned off by states and runes. It's not super complicated. Watch that video I got out there. You'll understand it perfectly clear after that. And highly recommend the class. They are a blast. Hey, I like your YouTube vids. Thanks. Meedstra. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, they are a monster. Yes. I guess if I ever make another Hupper Mage, I'm just going to name it Monster. The Monster. Nothing I haven't been able to do easily. That's fantastic. Well, everyone, that puts me at about 3 hours, and I'm about ready for a lunchtime. So I thank you guys all for coming and hanging out. Hope you had fun. Hope you had better luck than I did trying to drop some Divine Tingies. I'll probably be doing some more run around on here. As I mentioned earlier, I have a second YouTube channel. Boise, thanks for becoming a follower. I appreciate that. I have a second channel that I will be recording content for today. I'm going to play through the game Portal 2. So those of you who are familiar with that, I hope that'll be a good time. Those of you who are not familiar, it's like playing the Elio class, but in a 3D environment. It's really cool. It's a puzzle game. I haven't played through the second one before, so I'm going to record that and hopefully be getting content on that channel here soon. If you follow me on Twitter, I will probably tweet out the link to that once it's up and going, because you can't find it right now. YouTube does not make a channel subscribable until there's at least one video on the channel. So once I get that up and going, any of those who want to see me play other games than just Dofus, that's where that's going to happen. And I got a big variety of content I plan to put on there. But I'm pretty excited. Hope you guys are doing well. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.